Did you know if you add a meta description to your Etsy listings, it will help you rank higher in Google and other large search engines? It will also help you increase your click-through rate and therefore also get more conversions. Now, this is one of the easiest things you could do for your Etsy shop to optimize it for SEO and increase your visibility, but many Etsy sellers are not doing. So in today's video, I will show you how to craft the perfect meta description and what needs to be included in order to increase your click-through rate and sales. So make sure to watch this video all the way to the end. Hi, and welcome back. If you're new to the channel, my name is Nancy, and I help small business owners turn their passions into profits. Make sure to subscribe to the channel for weekly videos, and don't forget to hit that notification bell to be the first one notified of any new videos. Let's head over to my computer to get started. All right, so here we are in one of my Etsy stores. This is my smaller store that I use just for tutorials. And I wanted to show you an example of a meta description and how you go optimize every single listing to add a meta description to increase your visibility from Google and other large search engines like Bing, Yahoo, etc. So the first thing that you want to do when you're crafting your meta description is that you want to make sure there's no longer than 155 characters. Anything longer than that will get truncated and people won't be able to read it. So keep that in mind. Now, the second thing you want to make sure that you include is your focus keyword. So that keyword is whatever you put in the beginning of your title. So for me is Canva Instagram template. That is my focus keyword. In addition for small business owners. But this is my focus keyword here. Addition to that, you want to add a call to action. So call to actions are really important when you sell online, when you're trying to redirect the prospective buyer to do something, to take an action on something. So call to actions or examples of call to actions are click to learn more, click to shop now, click to get yours today, click to snatch yours today, click to grab yours today, right? These are all different types of call to actions. And when you add a call to action, it increases the likelihood of somebody following through, of that prospective buyer and saying, oh, let me click to learn more about X, Y, and Z. So you want to make sure that you also have a short description that pretty much tells the customer or the prospective buyer what to expect from whatever you're selling. And it's basically like a snippet of what you're selling. And make sure that it's under 155 characters. So for instance, this is my focus keyword, Canva Instagram template. And this is my meta description. You want to put it right in the beginning of your description. The reason why is because when Google shows your listing, if somebody was to type in Canva Instagram template and you rank for that keyword, what Google does is they pull or they take the first 155 characters of your meta description to show to that prospective buyer. So mine says, let me help you save time with these pre-made Canva Instagram template for small business owners on the go. Click to shop now. This is what people will see when they go to Google. And let me show you how it looks. I'm using eRank right now. So this is the preview of how people see your listings on Etsy. So normally on Etsy, they're going to see the first few words in the beginning of your title. Everything gets truncated until they actually click on your listing and then they could read the full title. And this is why it's so important that you put your main keywords in the beginning of the title. I see so many times that people put digital download, 24 pack, and then they put Canva Instagram template. You want to make sure that you put your focus keyword, your main keyword that you want to rank for right in the beginning, not at the end, in the beginning, because everything else gets truncated. In addition to that, this is what people see on Google. So they see Canva Instagram template for small business and it gets truncated, so it doesn't show the full title. And then this is the meta description, which is pulled from the first 155 characters of your listing description. So it does say, let me help you save time with these pre-made Canva Instagram templates for small business owners on the go. Click to shop now. So it does have my full meta description, and that's what I want. Not only do I have my focus keyword in there, I have a short description of what I'm selling. I have a heavy qualifier like who is it for? Small business owners. And then I have my call to action, click to shop now. Obviously, you could use any type of call to action. It could be grab yours today or click to learn more. Or hurry before prices go up. Whatever call to action you want to use, just make sure you have one in there, because this will help increase the likelihood of someone clicking and heading back to your Etsy store. And I wanted to show you on Google on how it looks. So let's go to Google now, and I wanted to just give you an example. Let's say somebody did type in Instagram templates, and somebody's searching for Instagram templates on Google. They want to buy some. So once they do a search, this is what they get. These are the meta descriptions here. So there's a title, right, on the top, and then there's a short description of whatever that particular site is selling. So in this situation, it says creative Instagram template. So it has my focus keyword right there. And then it has explore more than 12,000 Instagram templates. It has a keyword there again, with graphics and themes to design a cohesive feed that brings in followers, likes, and they wrote their meta description a little bit too long. The key is to write it enough that you'll be able to write it, but also include a call to action, a short description. This one is actually a little bit better. It has Instagram template. This is from Etsy, and this is a meta description that Etsy wrote themselves. Check out our Instagram templates selection for the very best in unique or custom handmade pieces from our template shops. So check out is their call to action. Instagram template is the focus keyword. They have it on their title, and they also have it on their meta description. And then they have a short description of what they're promoting. This is what you should include in every single listing. This is something that's easy to do, that many Etsy sellers are not doing, but definitely make sure that you incorporate it, because a lot of times many people focus on Etsy SEO, but they forget to optimize their listings for Google SEO and other large search engines. Don't forget that your listings are shown on both Etsy and Google and other large search engines. So make sure that you start implementing this meta description to every single listing. So therefore it does increase the likelihood of getting found on Google and driving additional traffic to your store, which hopefully could convert into prospective buyers. Let me know if you enjoy this video. I am an open book, so if you have any questions, leave them below. And not only like this video, but let me know if you are actually using a meta description of every listing. Are you planning to start adding it from here on? Let me know your thoughts below. And thanks for watching.